Hello everyone, I am Benjamin Gutierrez, and welcome to our next Let's Play in our Let's Play series, I guess I'm calling it now. I'll just skip the intro. Yeah, as you can see from the title, we are going to be playing Metroid Zero Mission for the Game Boy Advance. But as you can see from it being on a giant TV, I'm actually playing the Virtual Console port on the Wii U. That wasn't me playing, that was just the opening. I've already beaten this game already, so we're going to be starting a brand new file. I'll just go with normal mode. Also, just for clarification, I apologize if sometimes the camera decides to not go in focus to some of the pictures. It's because sometimes it can look a bit blurry.
Yeah, we're doing the best we can.
And now we get started. And we get our very first item. Now, in case you guys aren't aware on what Metroid actually is, basically the premise is that this character right here, Samus Aren, is a bounty hunter, and she has been given a mission, I believe by the Galactic Federation, to travel to this planet she's on called Planet Zebus, to pretty much do what she usually does. The plot isn't necessarily that important, at least in the original game, because this is a remake of the first Metroid on the NES. But yeah, the item that we just got is called the Morph Ball, and basically it lets Samus turn into a ball. You've been you've been very quiet.
Yeah, I'm not really, I don't know much about Samus or any of this.
And we found our first save route.
Isn't she the chick who was raised by birds?
Yeah, she was actually raised by these bird people called the Shozo, who pretty much trained her to do all this athletic stuff that she can do.
But she's like a humanoid?
Yeah, she's still human, it's just that she was injected with the blood of Shozo, which lets her be all athletic and stuff.
Oh. That'd be nice if you could be injected with something and be athletic.
And not suffer any sort of damage.
Yeah. I can't wait till technology gets that far. Like, you don't have to eat real food. You just like chew like a food pellet that tastes good. And that's your nutrients.
That'd be awesome.
You don't have to cook anything.
And the very first item we get is the long beam.
Is she on Cockroach Island? What are these things?
Those are statues of the Chozo. Those are what the Chozo looked like.
Oh, the birds.
Yeah.
God,
See how it has a little beak in the front?
Bird I've ever seen.
And their feet look like little talons.
I actually thought it was like a cicada or something, and I love cicadas.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that. But yeah, the long beam now lets Samus's weapon go across the entire screen. So originally, at first, it was just a little tiny pea shooter.
So she's back on her home planet to capture someone?
You can kind of think of it like that.
And they like destroying her home planet and that's why she's there?
No, she was hired by the Galactic Federation to investigate this place.
Okay.
And I believe if I'm correct, I'm supposed to be going this way first. And we see this little area right here. That's going to be important much later.
That looked like birds. Ooh.
That's lava. That burns us.
Yeah. No matter what planet you're on, lava burns.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Purple spider.
And we died.
Oh. When you die, you pop out of your suit.
Mm-hmm. And now we're back to our save room.
So we have to start all the way back at the beginning?
No, not the beginning, just the last time where we saved.
Oh, okay. It's one of those.
Yeah, in this kind of game where there's pretty much no real limit to where you can travel to, it's best to save very often.
Oh, well, yeah.
Granted, because of how fast you travel around in this game, it doesn't take too long for you to do certain tasks.
Are there bosses you battle?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, there are
mini bosses and then the grand poobah bosses.
Yeah.
Here, have this. So, like, what does that do? Show you where it gets put in your suit?
Yeah. You can pause the game and go to all the stuff that you have at the moment. Right now we only have 2 items, but we're going to get more as we go across the game. And when we go into those things, those will heal us.
Okay. Those are bats?
Yeah,
Oh, I'd hate to be stuck in a little ball.
yeah, that would be very...
Rolling around everywhere? Oh,
Yeah. There's actually been a bit of a mystery on how the actual morph ball works. Because as you can see, her body is much larger than the actual morph ball.
Yeah. And how is she not puking her guts out? Just watching the little ball spin is making me nauseous. I can imagine being inside the Morphe ball.
There's actually in one of the 3D games on the GameCube, you're able to scan certain objects to learn a bit of history about it, and those are our cats fighting. And one thing is that the space pirates, the main antagonists of the Metroid series, they actually try to reverse engineer some of Samus's gear, which includes the morph ball. And apparently a lot of the testers who were given that actually unfortunately died.
Well, yeah. Wow, that kind of looked Egyptian there.
Yeah, those are like hieroglyphics of like the original Chozo. And they tell us what our main objective is on the map.
Okay, those things were called what? Chobos?
Chozo.
Chozos? And what are them little creatures that you ride in Final Fantasy?
Chocobos.
Oh, okay.
They
So
both-
they are kind of similar.
They both have they're both spelled with a CH.
And they're all birds, so.
Yeah, I already went this way.
Now, what kind of game is this? First-person shooter?
No, this is
Platformer?
yeah, you could think of it as a platformer adventure game.
Like Castlevania?
Yeah, a bit of, yeah, like Castlevania.
Okay.
Actually,
Except for my favorite Castlevania.
Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which has had quite a bit of, I actually had quite a bit of experience on that game on the channel. That game was heavily inspired by the Metroid franchise, and that's why those kind of games are actually called Metroidvania. It's a combination of both Metroid and Castlevania's names. And we cannot go that way just yet. And we can't go that way either. Yeah, even though it is a non-linear game, there are some points where you have to get a certain item in order to make progress to one place.
Okay, where do you see how much life you have? How much?
Our health is that little, the yellow number on the top corner.
And it starts at 100?
It starts at 99 and never goes up to 100.
Oh.
And those things don't heal us, they just save our progress.
Okay, how do you get healed?
When killing enemies, there are times where they may or may not drop health pickups.
Okay.
Which are those purple things right here.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And now we have missiles.
Does the music ever change for this, or is it going to be the same music the whole thing?
Each area has its own individual track to it.
Thank you.
Now I think if we... No, that's a different item. And one of the things that many people like to do is that they like to farm for health pickups and missile pickups, because some areas have constantly respawning enemies, and so if you find an area like this, you can keep killing the enemies and getting your health back.
Isn't that called grinding?
Grinding and farming are sort of the same thing. I think that's as far as we can go. Okay, and we have our first boss.
Wormy eyeball. Eyeball war.
Yeah, he's actually very easy. Basically, all you have to do is that you have to shoot him when his eyes open. And those little spikes that he keeps dropping, give you health pickups.
Oh, the little spikes make you healthy?
Well, the spikes can hurt you, but if you shoot them before they hit you, then they'll turn into health pickups.
Oh, okay.
And if you don't kill him right away, he'll just run away.
Oh, so he's not dead?
No, he's not dead. We'll find him. We'll see him again eventually.
Okay.
I believe our objective right now is to go up. But first, I might as well save.
This was a Game Boy game?
Game Boy Advance. And
so it was tiny, right?
Yeah, it was on a tiny screen. Now, you see these red doors right here.
Yeah.
We can't shoot them. But if we use missiles, then they can open.
Whoa, yeah. Of course. Missiles will open anything. Oh, so much lava. The colors are really pretty.
Yeah. In the original NES game, these backgrounds didn't exist. They were just there was just nothing but a black screen.
Okay.
Unfortunately though, this is gonna have to be the end of part 1 for this first episode of Metroid Zero Mission. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys are able to enjoy this playthrough regardless of the very blurry screen. And like my Castlevania Symphony of the Night series, this might be a particularly long playthrough. So we're going to be seeing this on the channel for quite a while. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, I'm Benjamin Contreras.
I'm just Mama.